back. This is going to be another one of my little updates slash kind of sit down and talk kind of thing. It's close to nighttime, so I'm getting ready to go to bed. But, you know, I had a couple things I want to talk about and show off. First things, I fixed the room around. So I'm going to start off by kind of like giving a little bit of a tour around things, showing things, talking about music and other things like film, you know, collectible things that I got. Like, again, nerd shit, you know, as goes. So I'm going to start off by going through the room. So I'm going to get behind the camera and show you everything. So, walking in, you know, the door I walked into, or open into this. We have this sword I got for Christmas. That one too. The reason I got the sword is because my dad thought it looked like the He-Man sword, and it was pretty cool, so he got it for me. I got a 1984 Neutrona wand replica. This is the proton pack. There's no batteries in this right now. I don't really keep batteries in things that I don't wire out. This is my forever costume, so it's good to have it. There's a 3D printed He-Man sword that my dad 3D printed. I got a couple posters up on the wall. Over here is the guitar that I don't play, and then there's some filming equipment, like lights and stuff behind it, just because I thought it looked nice to be a little hidden. This is what I call the Wall of Sadness. It is a depression beam for a lot of people that died in my life, friends included. Animals. These are my records. These are a lot I haven't gone through, but there's a lot of cool stuff in here. I think this is the one I haven't really gone through yet. But I got the Breaking Bad soundtrack, Cosmo Factory, great album by CCR. Can't Slow Down. I got Bon Jovi. I got a lot of cool soundtracks and stuff, like 2001. There's some good Hollywood soundtracks from the early, the 40s and 50s and stuff. Not 40s, I mean 50s. Really cool stuff. This is what I started with, all my vinyls that I got. I got the Beatles' Abbey Road stuff. Not entirely great album, but I like a few of the tracks. But I got some Gordon Lightfoot. One of my favorite possessions I got is George Carlin's FM AM special. But yeah, this is my vinyl player. Not a great one. I want to replace it eventually. But when I'm in the mood for a vinyl, that is the thing that I want to. Obviously, I have to use it. This is a live album that is signed by the whole band: Ed Kowalczyk, Chad Taylor, Chad Gracie, and Patrick Dahlheimer, I think is what his name was. This is Rhett McLaughlin's signature from Good Mythical Morning, but this is James and the Shame placard. He came out with his second album that I got. Got that on vinyl too. It's pretty cool. I got the tripod that you were standing on, and then there's my kitty. Meow. This is a shelf full of props. Inside is mainly Ghostbusters stuff, because Ghostbusters is one of my favorite films. You probably can tell because of that. And I have the symbol tattooed on my upper arm. But I got the EMD cards, PKA meter. Got the Old Roof Garaka, another PKA meter. Trap pedal, I got the Manhattan Adventure Society lighter. An Aztec Death Whistle that my dad 3D printed and I painted, and you can really blow it. This little thing, trap. Up top I have the Batman 89 Batarang. This is another thing my dad, he has a laser engraving business. So I had him make me a little joke card. It's scratched up because I dropped it, but I kept it. There's the Pumpkin Bomb and Green Goblin helmet. And that is the gas mask from Breaking Bad. Or respirator. I have the Breaking Bad prop right here. It's a lighter. This is a Pip-Boy replica from the Amazon TV series. It's really cool. Oh, and it froze. I can reset it. It's not a big deal. Oh, never mind. He's back up and running. This is a ooze canister from Ninja Turtles that I made. Really cool. This is my VHS wall. I'm going to eventually do the whole wall behind my media center. That's where I watch TVs and stuff. I got the Power Ranger, White Ranger helmet, because that was my favorite Power Ranger growing up. This is from, what's supposed to be the straight razor from Reservoir Dogs. Down there. This is another replica that I own. Is the Kingsman gun. Also got the Kingsman necklace right there. Yeah, like film and stuff, so collect a lot of little trinkets and stuff, and a lot of it gets gifted. This is a couple guns. This one's not specifically from anything, but this is a revolver that shows up in a lot of movies. I also use it for filming and stuff. But this is the gun from Face Off, which is another movie I love. This is supposed to be the gun from Punisher. I made the handles for the Face Off gun. Just below that, I have two real guns. These are the guns from the end of Django Unchained. This is a little airsoft pistol. I'm eventually going to get a real one to replace it because I can't put the pro handles on there. This is really cool. This is a speaker that my dad and me made. It's Bluetooth. I won't turn it on because I'm recording. This is the Lincoln Letter from Hateful Eight, another Quentin Tarantino movie. It's great. This is a train sign that I got from when I was little. When I was little, trains were decided to be the thing. So I have a lot of little train trinkets from when I was little. So that's cool. Little eagle. That's something my grandpa gave me, so I still own it. This is my morning kit where you have my Walt and stuff. This is more stuff that my grandparents owned that I just have in here because they are no longer with me. That's what this tattoo's for. Another train thing. Like I said, trains were very important growing up. This is where I hang my necklaces when I'm not wearing them. Got my back scratcher. Very important. Over here is the bed where I sleep. Little trinkets and stuff that were given to me. Sabrina Carpenter. That is something from a trip that we took when I was really little. Around the United States. I don't know why my mom got it, but she gives it me, so it's on my wall. I have sleep apnea, so I have a CPAP. This is my gaming setup right here. This is the Ghostbuster movie collection. Once again, big fan of Ghostbusters. I got Get Out, Us, and Nope from Jordan Peele. 3 of my favorite movies of all time now. These are 2 live albums. I only have 3, but I'm tracking down the other ones. So this is Mental Jewelry and Thorium Copper. Would heavily recommend you listen to them. They are amazing. I got more CDs down here. Some more movies. Not a whole lot of movies. Need to get more. And down here is just some trinket knickknacks and other things. But yeah, oh, and I didn't really show these, but these are my Ghostbuster cars. They're amazing. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much the whole room. I really don't know if I'm gonna go through and talk about more things. But yeah, that's just a quick room. Not a big room, but you know, it's basically like my office. This is where I write. This is where I watch media. This is where I listen to music, kind of relax, get away from the world, kind of stay in my head, and that's where I come up with my creations and stuff. So there's gonna be more updates and stuff, but this was just to kind of give you a backdrop, because this is going to be the backdrop for when I ever do updates. I have designed this room so I'm able to film it here, and you won't have any of this other extra stuff, because when I'm filming, I don't know if you can, let me just rotate this around. If you back this up, very plain looking, and that was intentional, because I'm going to be filming primarily from this angle over if I film in here. So if I'm filming this entire side, nothing is really like that intentionally somebody's room. But you rotate to this angle, or this angle, it's all my nerd shit. Which is why I have it set up the way I do. Eventually this is going to move. I still haven't figured out exactly where I want it, but like I said, still in the process of, I don't know if I did say, but I'm in the process of moving some of this stuff around a little bit. But yeah, that's all the shit. But yeah, if it's any interest to talk about the things that I like individually, I can do a video talking about Ghostbusters if that's something that people want. Maybe I'll even do it. By people, I mean for people that I know that'll probably watch this. But if it's something that is of interest of me to do, I will do a video that's talking about things specifically like Ghostbusters music, my cat, any of this shit. But yeah, that's this video. Kind of stupid, kind of small, but hey, that's what these crispy updates are for, so.